Thinking about this pill I took, pillow talking, shorty rinsing Dylan Brooks. Can't believe this nigga.
Alright, y'all. So, I look a mess, but today is gonna be a story time on how I was living with a very jealous psycho female. She was literally psycho. So, at first, you know, she was cool. We had some mutuals on Instagram and things like that. So I thought everything would be cool, you know. I thought everything was gonna be cool, cordial, nice, you know. We was just vibing. So, I think we vibing, right? A couple months into us staying together, I started noticing like really weird things about her. And I need to give her a name. I'm gonna name her Dog. So Dog was just so weird. Like, when I tell you, like, anything I would do, Dog would be worried about sniffing up my butt like a little animal, trying to see what I'm doing, trying to basically steal my life. Since I had a 5x5, I wanted to get a roommate. So I had originally found this girl that I went to church with. And I was like, okay, that's great. You know, like, we go to church together. She has the same beliefs. I know she won't be, like, you know, weird. I know she won't be like a psycho. Like, I've seen her before, right? That's what I thought. So, I'm talking to her. I finally moved in. The apartment is so small. And she was charging like $800 for it. So it was just like, you charging me $800 for this small space, you know? The second thing that was an issue was that she knew I had a boyfriend. I let her know that I had a boyfriend. She waits until I'm fully moved in, all my stuff, my bed, my boxes of clothes, everything, to tell me, well, not even when I fully moved in, like when I tried to have my boyfriend over, she's gonna tell me, oh, no boys allowed. What you mean no boys allowed? Like, no boys allowed ever? Never? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what does my room have to do with you and having no boys allowed? And I feel like if that was something that you wanted, or that is something that you was like, you know, that's one of my rules, you should have let me know that before. You should let me know that, like, way before I moved in, because you know I had a boy, an argument. And then I was like, I can't do this. Like, I can't. She was always slamming cabinets, being aggressive, doing the most, yada yada yada. And I just couldn't see myself living in that situation for too long. So, I was looking on Facebook and I was looking for a roommate, and I was just looking on a whole bunch of different places. So I was just so adamant about having a roommate this year, so I could like focus on myself, and I could focus on the things I need to focus on and save money. Okay. So, I finally respond, I meet up with a couple people, but I met up with her and it seemed like the vibe was more similar than the other girls I had talked to, just because they were like white, and I have no problem with that, but I just feel like it'd be just a better vibe with someone who I had mutual friends with. We kind of on the same thing, we're both in school, yada yada yada. I just feel like that would be a better vibe. Well, it seemed like we were on the same type of time. I didn't expect nothing weird. She was super down to earth. So I was like, okay, this should be, you know, this is gonna be cool. moving, everything's fine, everything copacetic. We even went grocery shopping one time together, which was good because it made me more comfortable around her, made me more comfortable, like, okay, you know, we're grocery shopping, we're talking about who we know and things like that. It just made it like more comfortable. So, while we are, you know, shopping, one thing that stands out to me is like when somebody talks about somebody they're cool with or somebody they're really close with on the outside, but then they come back to you and they talk about them. That was a red flag for me, because I'm not gonna talk about my friend to no girl I just met just because we're moving in together. You feel me? So that was one thing I was weird. I was just like, okay, I know we can't be that close because she's probably gonna, you know, talk crap about me. We didn't really hang out, so it was kind of like a weird vibe. This is like month 6 or 7, and I kept inviting dog places. I was like, come on dog, let's go here, let's go there, da 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 da, we can go here together. But she was in nursing school and I'm in the military, so if you know, you know, it's not really much time. Then I have a boyfriend, so a lot of my free time goes to him. So then I don't know, I just started noticing real stuff, like really weird stuff. Like if I go to the gym, she has to go to the gym. Or if I go to the gym, she's make sure she's in the kitchen when I come back to make stuff difficult for me. If I'm staying home, she has to make sure she's staying home on that same day. If I'm getting ready to cook for my boyfriend, she's getting ready to cook for my boyfriend. If I'm going on a trip, she's going on a trip. If I have my boyfriend over, it was just weird. If I got flowers, she had to one up and get more flowers. Like if I was eating vegan stuff, she's eating vegan stuff. But when I would talk to her about it, she would be like, what are you talking about? Like, not talk to her really about it, but if I talk to her about certain stuff that I like, hey, if that's what you're into, that's cool, but like copying me is weird. So yeah. So I had I was like, you know, then she would like post stuff on her story like, this is so vegan, ha 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 ha, and it would be like a baby back rib. I don't know about y'all, but to me, that was throwing a shot at me, like, yeah, I'm so vegan. But girl, what? Like, if there's a problem, you can just say like, hey, I have a problem. It's never no pressure. Talking this, talking that, da 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 da. So then, I don't know. I was just tired. Like I felt like I couldn't record anything. I couldn't make any content because she was always like, you know, over my shoulder, basically eyeing me. I feel like I couldn't make any content. I feel like I couldn't really do anything. Like, because I feel like she was just gonna be there and she was just gonna stare or just like have a problem with what I was doing. And then that kind of made me not want to be there, because if you know me, I want to make my content, I want to promote my channel, and I did make some content, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't really make the lifestyle content like I wanted to, if you understand what I'm saying. Because like if you're staying with somebody, you want to be like mindful of their like space and stuff, and mindful of like, I don't know what they got going on and stuff. So I was just like, just uncomfortable. And so it was like she was just copying everything I wanted to do, like almost like dog wanted to be me. And it was just kind of, at first I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, I wish I could call my mom right now so I could hear her, but I'll be like, Mom, what you think about this? Like, am I just tripping, or is this girl actually copying me? like everything I do. She was like, oh, she probably just likes your style. She probably likes how you do things. And I said, yeah, but then again, you're talking shit on Instagram. So I'm just like, yeah, that's what it seems like, but it also, like, I'm not done. Like, you talking shit on Instagram. Whatever. So I keep trying to be cool with her. My birthday roll around and she's like, oh, happy birthday, Paige. You know, talking about we're friends, this, friends, that, da 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 da. Whoop de whoop. And all this and all that. Keep stepping on their necks, everything I post. Oh yes, friend, da 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 da. But I'm like, if we friends, why we not hanging out? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I was just like, I just take it what it is. She's just kind of a little weird to me. But then she started doing more stuff, like coming in, talking on the phone with her friends. You know, just being extra, acting like she wanted to fight. Da 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 da. It was getting ready for us to leave or get ready to break the lease. Probably like 6 months before. And I, you know, explained to her that I wasn't interested in renewing the lease, and she had a whole problem about it. But my thing is, like, why are you upset that I don't want to renew the lease? I told you before we even signed the lease that I didn't want to renew the lease. So, everything that happened after that, and I just don't understand. People just want to see stuff from their perspective and not from anybody else's. So yeah, we come and talk about it, and ever since I told her like I didn't want to renew the lease, she started like acting so rude, like coming in on the phone loud with her friend, bitch this, bitch that, cussing, doing the most, you know, talking shit about me, this bitch this bitch that. Cool. But I'm not scared of nobody, and I'm not one to let anybody talk to me crazy. So I was just like, let me press her about the issue, see what's up. One month she was doing one of the really like rude things she was doing, and like in the refrigerator shaking the ice loud as hell while my boyfriend sleep. It's literally like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we both work during the week, so that's the only time we can sleep in. She's shaking the ice early in the morning. Yeah, and so I'm like, I pop my head out and I'm like, is everything okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, you're coming at me really hostile, y'all. I was not coming at this girl hostile. I literally was just asking her, is she good? Cause like, what you doing? Why are you making all that noise? You know what I'm saying? And you know we're in her sleep. And then people can't say like, oh well, it was the fact that you have your boyfriend over there and everything. It's not, because before, when we first moved in together, I would always text her like, hey, I'm going to my boyfriend's coming over, or my mom's coming over, or just keeping an open line of communication, like if anyone's coming over. So she can't be like, oh, she had people over here without my permission. That's just not true. Then she got to a point, I guess she was tired of me texting her, so she was just like, oh, I really don't care if your boyfriend's over here at all. Like, you don't have to text me every time that he's over here, which is understandable. So I stopped texting her every time he was over there, and he was just over there. He didn't live there though. But one morning he was there when everything was getting hostile. So like, okay, I'm trying to get this part right. But like, yeah, so I had, checked about it, like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, you seem like you just have like a lot of animosity now. She was like, oh, I don't have any animosity. Da 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 da. Like, I don't have any animosity. I don't have an issue. Da 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 da. And I was just like, well, you're slamming that ice packet pretty hard. And she was like, no, I'm not. Like, you don't know me and all this and that. And I'm like, girl, I've been living with you for damn near a year. I know how you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't know how I am. Da 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 da. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know how you are. Cool. So while I'm sitting here trying to talk to her friend's on the phone like, fuck that bitch. Tell that bitch to shut the fuck up. Tell that bitch to shut the fuck up. Do your friend got smoked? Like, what's up? Like, do your friend have a problem? What's really tea? Cause like, if you don't, your friend not randomly finna like start popping off at somebody. You have to have like told them something about this person to where, oh, your friend don't like them, and your friend, know what's up. Basically, she, friends stay out of it. Da 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 da. Whatever. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, girl, like, what's tea? Like, what's tea? What's good with you? And she, yeah. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. This and that. Cool. So, we end up. So yeah, that same night, whatever. Me and her friend up arguing. I told her friend like my boyfriend shouldn't step into it. I'm like, nah, just let her be, cause she got so much mouth. But I'm not finna argue about no. I'm not finna argue with no bitch because she's mad because she has to pay her bills. The problem was that she signed a lease, not expecting to say the whole time. Don't sign the lease if you're not ready to fill the full lease agreement, or if you want to break the lease. I told her she could break the lease because she's the one that wants to break it. I'm not helping her break the lease. I'm not finna pay her none of that. She don't want to do that. And she went out and got another apartment or whatever, and then she would do stupid stuff like leave the apartment pamphlet like on the counter on the island. I think I have a picture of it. I'll put a picture of it. Send like, have it on the island to, I guess, say that she's looking for apartments. What does that have to do with me? And then we're adults here. All you have to do is just, say that you have another apartment. So, yeah. So yeah. I just kind of got tired of that. I really did. And the next same night she came in, talking crazy on the phone. And I really wasn't gonna press her about it, but I was getting tired of her, like, I don't know, basically thinking shit was sweet when it came to me, and it came to how she was talking to me and her friends was talking to me, because I haven't done nothing to you, girl. If anything, you just want my life and you hate me. So yeah. Yeah. And then after we had the falling out about me having to move because I'm on military orders, which she already knew, it just became like an issue. She had her friends talking mess. And then, the day she was jiggling the ice around in the refrigerator, and her friend was like, acting like she wanted to fight. Mind y'all, this girl was in nursing or whatever. So I didn't strike her as a fighter, but baby, I'm in the military. Like, I will really handle you. I'll really handle you. And so it was just, I felt like, mostly everything in the apartment was mine. The couch was mine, the TV was mine, the bar stool was mine. it was in my name. So it was just kind of like, I don't know, like I just felt like, you know, she was gonna touch my stuff out of anger or something like that. So I set up a camera in there. I set up the camera. She kept touching the camera, kept bringing it down, kept touching my stuff. Oh, let me backtrack. So let's backtrack when the day we had the argument about her jiggling the ice. That same night, I was taking one of my finals tests. Shout out to your girl. I'm gonna graduate soon. But I was taking one of my final tests, and she literally had a brick or something, like a brick or something going in the dryer. Like, mind you, multiple times she's taken my stuff out the dryer to sit on the couch, or you know, just do rude stuff without my permission. She would open up my package. My boyfriend got me like a really cute like blanket for Valentine's Day. She opened it up, like, yeah, she was like really jealous and very weird. I just was like, in the mental torment was just too much. You guys, please always put your mental health first, because that's where I messed up. I should have been out of that situation. Now I'm like free to make content if I want to do things like that. So yeah. But so she had a brick going in the dryer, guys. So she came in cussing, you know, going off on the phone with her friend. I let my friends know, like, hey, you know, if it go down, I need y'all to pull up. So what happened? So then I had then what happened? Oh, so I stopped the dryer, right? And I didn't touch her clothes. You guys, I literally just, you know, you can just stop the dryer. I literally just stopped the dryer. She goes black smack off, like she was just waiting for something to be mad about. But my thing is that we're both adults, and if you wanted to fight, we could have just did that. But it's just like, girl, I obviously know that you was jealous of me and you wanted to steal my life. Like, any day, you guys know, like in the military you don't get that many days off, but like I would take leave. When I would take leave, she would make sure that she was in that house. Like, I never had like a moment of peace. And she did sometimes like go to work on the weekends, but yeah, that pretty much stopped once we started arguing. So mind you, this was like in, I want to say like January, and we still had like 4 months left on the lease. So yeah, so that didn't happen. So then I stopped the dryer. She goes the fuck off. Why are you touching my stuff? All the text messages. She was calling me a bitch. I don't know. You guys, I was keeping my composure because I just felt like there's no point in me arguing with her. There's nothing to argue with her about, if that makes sense. Like, what am I arguing with you about? Like, you're mad at me because, you know, when somebody's just jealous of you, there's nothing you could do. So yeah, I'm like, what are you really mad about? It sounds like you know, she would always bring up my boyfriend, and mind you, in the beginning she had no problem with my boyfriend. Now she keep bringing him up, like your baby daddy, your boyfriend, or whatever. Mind you, I never told her anything about my boyfriend. She just, like, I don't know, she just kept bringing him up like he was just also important. Like she wanted him, and that's why I told her, I said, it sounds like you, like I have something you want. That's what it really sounds like. And so yeah, so she texts me going off, calling me all type of names, bitch, but just don't touch her shit, don't do all this shit. I'm like, bitch, don't touch her shit. Like, girl, I never touched your shit. I'm taking a test and you have shit going in the dryer. And even if I did want to touch your shit, how many times have you actually picked up my clothes you know, went through my dirty drawers. The fuck, bitch. And I mean, not saying that my drawers are dirty, but I'm just saying like you literally pull my clothes out the dryer. So I'm just like, yeah, like please stop the cab. And so like what happened? So then that night, you know, she's going off cussing me out. Then she's like, I I just got to the point where I'm tired of it, and if like she wanna like get violent, I couldn't sleep. I have to sleep. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I have to sleep. So she blocks me and everything. So I called the police because she was she was on the phone like this bitch just in front of my door, and I'm just like, girl, like if you want to fight, let's fight. But all this back and forth that you're doing is like, you guys, it was like two different people, like Jonah and Jekyll Hyde, or however you say it, like. But when I would confront her, oh no. But like when my door was shut, oh this stupid ass bitch. I'm like, who is this talking? Like it was so crazy. I'm like, who is this literally talking? Like who is this? Like, cause it was never given that, you know? And so basically like I called the police and just to, you know, let them know. She was very hostile with the police. The police was telling her like, calm down, you need to calm down, man. Where's all the, you guys, where's all the animosity coming from? Where is it coming from? Let's be for real, where is the animosity coming from? We know where it's coming from. Lunatic, crazy. So, like, so basically, like, yeah, so basically I called the police and the police get us a talk. I basically wanted her to be removed, but she couldn't be removed or whatever. Guys, I don't know why I thought I could remove her out of the apartment when I put her on the lease. I should never put her on the lease. But that's neither here nor there. She was just like, what was she saying? She was just saying like, you know, she doesn't have a problem with me. She doesn't want to fight. But that was different from the story that she, see, when shit get real, that's why I don't have time to play with you hoes. Like, I literally, like, let me test you. Let me see if you about what you really talking about. Let's see if you really want that issue. Police and all. Let's see if you really want that issue. Because I'm tired of it. I need to get my rest. Okay, so yeah, oh no, I don't have a problem. I can't believe you would call the police. Yeah, bitch, because you talking about fighting and all this rah-rah talk, and I had to sleep. So yeah, like it is what it is. And I'm just like, yeah, like I don't, she's the one that's irate, you know what I'm saying? Like she gotta figure out what the beef is, what the problem is. And this girl was just like fat and like bad body, but just because she was like a little lighter skin, she felt like she was better than me. You guys, please, I know this beautiful gorgeous chocolate skin, everybody can't have it, but don't try to hate. Don't hate. I'm sorry, don't hate. And so like it was just, after I called the police, everything like died down or whatever. But the like the secret animosity and the secret competition kept happening. Like it just kept happening. Like she just kept mimicking me. Everything I do. If I go to the gym, she's there. She's always like, you know, oh, if I cook, she's trying to cook. One day I was cooking for my boyfriend. She literally stood there and watched me cook like a psychopath. My boyfriend's like, is she good? And I'm like, I don't know. Is she? Because she literally just stood there and like watched me cook. And all I made was like nachos. And she was sitting there like staring at me like on the phone with her friend, like she wanted to do something. But I'm just like, maybe like, I know a lot of my friends like, oh girl, I could never do that. But maybe because I'm in the military and I be having to like live in the barracks, and I be living in like community dorms with other females, I have like a high tolerance to it, if that makes sense. Like I have like a high tolerance to the drama. So So yeah, she the night after that, nothing really happened. The police was like, it's nothing they could do. She just needs to calm down, or she's gonna go to jail, whatever. And yeah, she she just was a fucking psycho. Then after that night, I looked on social media because she's like one to like to talk mess on social media. She has me blocked on everything. She had me blocked on Facebook. She had me blocked on Instagram. She had me blocked on TikTok. She had me. I didn't even follow the bitch on TikTok. She just came on my For You page one day. TikTok, all of that. I'm like, and then I'm like, I asked my boyfriend. Mind you, her and my boyfriend have never exchanged 2 words. I said, babe, can you look on her social media to see if she was, talking shit? Because I wanted to see, like, if she was, talking mess, or if she was, like, still, just so I could, like, have, next time I had to call the police or whatever, something went down, I could be like, yeah, she was saying this because she's freaking psychopath. She has my boyfriend blocked on everything as well. First of all, how do you even know my boyfriend's Instagram? You know what that tells me? That you've been stalking me like I thought you had been stalking me. You were on my page, going through my likes, going through my comments, and saw who my boyfriend was. Because I never once added him or tagged him. So yeah, you really like pushing it. And then you say you have your own boyfriend, but it's just like, if I have my own boyfriend, why am I stalking somebody else? Man, that just threw us for one. That was just threw us for a loop. And then she was just like, oh, I'm so afraid of him. And I didn't know what his intentions were. Like, cause when her friend was on the phone, like, saying she wanted to fight and this and that, and I was just trying to kind of diffuse the conversation, he had kind of, like, was trying to step out of my room to, say, like, hey, you guys need to calm down. But I, like, stopped him. She's like, oh, he was going to come out here and fight me. That's what she thought, the police. Girl, he didn't even say nothing to you. He didn't even make it out the room. So how did he want to fight you? How was he trying to fight you? Or how was you so afraid of him? He's never said 2 words to you. Even when we walked, like, because the couch is mine, the TV is mine, everything in the living room is mine, but we are mindful when she's there to, like, we be in my room. But it's just like, girl, you, like, even when you're in the living room cooking or whatever, like, no one speaks to you. So why are you so, I don't know. She just had made me so mad with that. I really was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's one thing. Like, it's one thing you can try me and you can come for me, but when you come for, like, people I love, that's when you bring out, like, a different side of me. Like, that's when you really gonna get red. You really gonna get red when you come for people I love. Like, you really gonna get that action. And so yeah, I was just kind of like over it at this point. I gave her 2 options of stuff to do, but she just felt like it wasn't, she's the one who signed the lease. She know the lease was until April. I know the lease was until April. If you want to step out on the lease and get another place, and that's what you're gonna do. But I told her I'm gonna take her to court straight up. Like, I have, in this, like, $800 may not be nothing to y'all. $850 or however many months it was, it came out to like $2,000. It may not be nothing to y'all, but that's something to me. Like, so I'm just like, I'm gonna take you to court. It's whatever. Like, you can leave, but you have to pay. She didn't want to do that. So the MIC continued from January all the way up until April, and then I didn't know about the 60-day notice thing. So when I gave them their 30-day notice to leave, they were like, oh, you still have to pay an extra fee or extra month, da 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 da. I could not stay not another day with her. So she just up and left, which was convenient for me. She paid the last month of April and she up and left. But I'm not honestly, you guys, I'm not forcing, I didn't force her to stay. You can leave at any time, just pay to break the contract. I gave her so many options, but she wanted me to pay to break the lease with her. No, you want to break the lease. I do not. I honestly wasn't ready to move. I didn't have movers to say. I didn't have nowhere to stay, at the moment. Like, I was kind of settled where I was at. And then I have a whole furniture to move and things like that. So I'm not ready to just up and move. So yeah, she wasn't trying to hear it. She just, I don't know. Some people just need help, need deeper help. Um, yeah, I just felt like she had some deep, like insecurities, like some deep, like personal issues, and she was trying to like take it out on me, in a sense, and trying to like almost like steal my life. Like I've never had anyone try to like literally steal my life. Like this girl literally tried to steal my life down to my damn diet, down to the way I wear my hair, down to how I spend time with my man, down to going on trips with my man. She wanted to steal my life, you guys. This girl was a literal psycho. So I do not recommend staying roommates. I know it's like roommate stories all over YouTube, but please heed the warnings, because I thought I was an exemption because I'm so nice and all this and that. I'm in the military and she's a nurse. No, these bitches are crazy, and you have to be careful. You really have to be careful when it comes to females, because females, you already know, females really get you caught up out here. They can like change the course of your life. Like if me and her would have got into it, I could have lost my rank. I could have got in trouble. It's so much that could have transpired. Not saying I was afraid, but it was just like, if you got something to lose, don't put it on the line, because these females are crazy and they don't have anything to lose, and then they be jealous of you. So yeah, I never as of now, it's crazy, I still have to go and turn in the key, so I still have to see her again. But just know she's crazy and she's a stalker, because how do you know all this information about me? Like she is yeah, need help. Seek help, sis, please, if you are watching this. I know you think that I didn't peep you, but I always peep you. So yeah, love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my story time and my install tutorial. This is day 2. It is a 5x5 closure. I need to like clean it up a little bit, but yeah, 5x5 closure. Link is in the bio. Love you guys. Bye.